Hi wonderful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Meritza and this is my home away from home. As you can tell, my voice is on the way to recovery. I am on the way back to sounding like a human being. So today we are back with another Love Island review conversation chat. So today what we're catching up on basically is there's so much that happened last week, but one of the conversations that I wanted to talk about at the end of last week that I didn't get the chance to talk about was the whole Yewande being eliminated and Arabella coming in, and just the lack of diversity that that Love Island have faced over the years, you know what I mean, across the board. And that's just not to talk about diversity in the sense of like race, but we're talking about body diversity, we're talking about race as well, you know what I mean. It just appears as though Love Island has this type that they seem to want to promote, and it's the same thing that you see across mainstream media where the women all look the same pretty much, are identical copies of each other, and the only thing that changes is the hair color, really. So I really wanted to touch on that, but before I really get into the video, I hope that you guys are able to subscribe to the channel, keep the conversation going in the comment section, and tell me what your thoughts and views are on Love Island and its lack of diversity. I now will speak to you about lack of diversity, which is really funny because when I was originally going to make this video, I hadn't realized that Casa Amor was like really around the corner from starting, and then Casa Amor came and started with a bang. Turns out in Casa Amor there's a lot more diversity, but diversity just does not mean, in my personal opinion, diversity does not mean one black guy, a black girl, and a mixed race guy and a mixed race girl. That's not diversity. That's not the representation of like what a diverse community is. A diverse community includes everybody from all nationalities and all walks of life. So I just don't know what the Love Island screening process is in order for them. I mean, everybody wants to be represented, and I just feel like Love Island are missing out on that. They're not able to. I don't know whether other groups, other ethnic groups just do not want to participate in something like Love Island because it's not what they believe in, or it's not part of their culture, or is it the recruitment or the production side, you know, when they are looking out and they're casting for Love Islanders, what are they missing out? There has to be something, there's a trick missing there somewhere. So anyway, bringing back the conversation to the whole Yewande situation, it is truly, I mean, it's you see, the problem with Yewande being eliminated, it was not because it's not, I think a lot of people did not have an issue with the fact that Yewande was eliminated. It was a manner in how her elimination came about, and it was the racial gentle undertones that Arabella kept evoking. You know, she kept trying to make Yewande come across as though she was aggressive, like she is a type of black woman. And as we know, too often in the media, black women are portrayed to be a certain type, which is loud, aggressive, almost kind of hood. And that's not, this is 2019, honey. What perception and reality are no longer the same. Not all black women behave the same. Not all black women are the same. And it's so sad that Yewande being on national TV or being in Love Island meant that she was representing every other black woman. It's only something that happens to women of color, that if you are on a show or in a show or doing something, you're then representing the whole of your race. And this is something that does not happen to our counterparts, you know. And I just really think that we need to tackle that as a society. It's something that we need to tackle as a society and totally address. Why is it that one woman of color should represent the whole diaspora? It just doesn't make sense. It makes no sense at all. And actually, you know, I like the fact that Casa Amor has come about and it's brought more diversity in the sense, and I just think that I think, to be honest, ITV and Love Island ended up introducing a more diverse cast in Casa Amor, because I think they had a high volume of complaints this year, because that has it's not been done before. Because last year when we had Casa Amor, it was not the same at all, and we had Samira go out till the very end, and unfortunately for her, she was not able to meet the love of her life. But we all knew that that was never going to happen for her, and everybody was basically tagging on to her because she was the only single girl in the villa, and she was the only girl that was available. And also, in the while we're talking about the whole diversity thing and just the things that happened with Arabella and Yewande, and also Samira piping in on Twitter. I mean, the whole of Twitter dragged Samira for piping in, and really just for having a lack of sympathy or empathy towards Yewande's situation, considering she was in the very same situation the year before. And one of the things that came about, and that a lot of people were having, conversations that a lot of people were having on Twitter, was a conversation that Samira really does not regard herself as a black girl, which is really funny because, I mean, she looks like a black girl, so I think she doesn't regard herself as a black girl because she's mixed race. She's she's biracial, as people would say, politically correct people would say. And I just don't think that whether you're biracial or whether you consider yourself to be biracial or whether you're black or not, it doesn't matter. I think every woman should be able to stand up for another woman in a situation where that woman is being treated badly or unfairly. And they should also be able to recognize that there are systems in place that are put up and pit up against black women or women of color. It is much harder for us. You know, Lucy has been in a villa behaving however the hell she wants to behave and has had very little to no backlash. Yewande questions Danny's intention, and all of a sudden it's like, oh yeah, well, you're boring, oh yeah, he doesn't want you, or whatever, and all those little racial undertones keep coming through. Yeah, that's really what I wanted to talk about in regards to this whole diversity conversation. Tell me what your thoughts and views are. I mean, what do you think ITV should really be doing more? I mean, we will keep watching with the whole Casa Amor situation and see how that story develops. In my next video, I will be talking about the castmates in Casa Amor, and we will be talking about the hotties, the potties, the toddies, and really what's about to go down. I think Casa Amor has been, you know, it has come at a good time, but is ITV too late to introduce a diverse cast now, or should they do more? Should they include other ethnic minorities? Diversity just does not mean black. Tell me what your views and thoughts are. Well, thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Bye.